15 minutes in, she quieted her.
On the main page?
Yeah, main page. Yeah, me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, giving all praise and glory
to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Chakadash.
Double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who well. All right, and taught us this truth, peace, much love, and salutation as always to the hopeful elect. All right, bros out in Great Millstone National, in transit through the spirit, Lord's willing, it be edifying to the elect. You see by the title, application over everything. Was really going to, me and the brother Malachi was chopping it up last night. And that's the most important thing, when you come into this truth is application. Taking the scriptures that you're reading and applying it to your life. Because people, like the apostle said, you have to understand what you're a part of. This isn't about, who knows the most breakdowns and who can read the Hebrew the fastest and the best. Who got the best garment. At the end of the day, is who's going to apply these things, when it matters most. Who's going to be a living representation of Yahushua, because that's what we're put here to do. We represent the body of Yahushua. So you got to be very mindful of how you conduct yourself, how you treat brothers, but we just going to go into it. You said you had something to start with?
Yeah, I go.
Okay, go ahead.
So, Sirach 19 and 24. Mm-hmm. He that hath small understanding and feareth God is better than one that hath much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High.
Yeah, because when you look at these other cats, the likes of, Nate, General Yohana, Alazar, so on and so forth, they can, they have, they can pull a mass amount of precepts, and sound, very wise and, full of wisdom.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, they don't apply any of the precepts that they're pulling. They don't apply anything, that Yahushua would be doing, man. They're not true representatives of the gospel, if you will, or true defenders of the gospel, I'll say. Okay, you have to live, and breathe this thing, man. All right, people should see you and notice a change in you. Your family members and relatives or whatever, friends, they should notice a change about you. You shouldn't still be a nigga, but with a garment. And that's what you have running rampant, all right, amongst Israel, man.
Yeah, pretty so.
That's why it's in what it say, small understanding but fear of the Most High. That's important, man. And they're going to be counted more, wise in that day.
Fear is the beginning of wisdom.
Yeah, exactly. And ultimately, like I said, they, these people, what it say, scripture speak about knowledge puffeth up. They know all these things.
I got it.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 8 and 1. We'll read down verse 2.
Okay.
Now, as touching things offered up unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifies.
Yeah, knowledge puffeth up. So, Jake coming to this truth and start to feel themselves. They start to smell themselves too much. Okay? As if they're this high and mighty men.
Wow, I broke that down quick.
Yeah, whole time they're full of shit. When you be around these individuals, they're not good people. They're a terrible brother. They have a shitty report. Okay? But they know all the breakdowns. They know all the points in secular history, but that's not going to matter in the times to come, man. It's crucial to know certain things, but right now we're really so focused on prophecy.
Yeah.
Okay,
and building yourself.
Exactly. And I was saying you got to have that fear, because they have all the breakdowns, and they put themselves up to look wise, but they don't fear the Lord. And you can tell that these people don't fear the Lord by what their actions.
Yeah.
What they say, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're bringing out all these precepts, but when you get around these people, they're once again, they're shitty individuals.
It's all about money.
Yeah.
It's all about glory.
They're liars, backstabbers,
the comments, the women.
Yeah.
That's not what you're supposed to be here for.
Mm-hmm. Was that it?
I got one more verse.
All right, go ahead.
1 Corinthians 8 and 2. And if any man think that he knoweth anything, he knoweth nothing yet as he ought to know.
Yeah. It says, then what does it say? Well, it says the one other thing about the greater thou art, the more thou humble thyself. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I think it's a saying that somebody said, a wise man knows that he doesn't know everything, something like that. Something along the lines of that. You know, which is the truth, man. But these people walk around and profess to have all this knowledge. You know, like they're the top high and mighty. You know, the leading. What Johanna say? The first in command under Yahushua, or the third in command?
Third.
Yeah, the third in command. That means he's David, which is impossible. Okay?
Where you leaving that?
Yeah. King David wouldn't tell you to do butt stuff, man. Or condone a saying such as you think God cares about getting the jab.
Or disappearing into the dark.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Like a villain.
Man.
You know, the main dude.
Your villain arc.
Yeah, he comes out, shoots one nigga, and then disappears to the darkness. You don't see him to the end of the movie.
Like, nigga, where are you at?
Right. You know, that was it?
Yeah, that was it on that.
You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sirach 37:19. There is one that is wise and teacheth many, and yet is unprofitable to himself.
Yeah, one that is wise and teacheth many. Which, you know, you have sincere members amongst these other, these other groups and what have you. You know, they're learning under, like I said, these leaders that we're talking about. But ultimately, when you go into the leaders, like I said, they're not profitable to themselves. You know, he's wise and teaching many, but for as far as himself goes, you know, he's through.
Yeah, they got a fan base, they got a lot of likes, they got a following, but that don't mean they're right.
Yeah, they're not applying anything, but the whole time teaching you to apply.
Yeah.
You know, make sure you know them scriptures, but they themselves don't, apply the scriptures.
Right.
The ones that they're, pushing out to the congregation.
No, hypocrite.
Exactly. You know, you gotta get that beam out your eye first, man.
You gotta purge out that leaven.
Yep.
But they don't purge out the leaven, they add more leaven.
Man.
Just continue to let it rise, because you don't need that much for something to be risen. You don't need that much. When you raise up bread, it doesn't require much.
The leaders of these camps are like walking books.
Yeah.
Because you can get a lot of information from them, but they can't set an example.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just a book. They just have information. That's all.
Yeah.
They can't actually lead you.
Mm-hmm. And it's true. You need leaders.
Yeah.
You know, what the Ethiopian eunuch.
Yeah.
But he said, "How can I unless some man should guide me?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you need leaders in this thing. You have to come up with other men, and the men that have been blessed through the Holy Spirit, okay, or chosen through the Holy Spirit to guide us. All right, starting with Apostle Harold down. You know, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the elder bishops. You know, those are the men that the Lord is dealing with. And at the end of the day, you don't like it and shit. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Go to the other leaders. But once again, you see the example they set. You know, it's very shitty. You have more on that? Okay, you got something? Now get that James 1.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
James 1:22. But be doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves.
Right, so be doers of the word, not hearers only. And that's what that's what they are. A lot of these people are hearers, but they're not doers. Like the bros call them keyboard Israelites.
Yeah.
You know, there's only there's only a certain amount of videos that you're watching before you actually have to get up and do something. Especially, speaking to the men. Yeah. Okay.
Well, the apostles and others say after 6 months you should already be on the level.
Yeah.
You should already be holding camp. You should already be teaching. You should already be reading. You should already be doing a whole bunch of stuff after just 6 months.
And once again, you don't have to be this prolific and profound historian or speaker. You know, hey, just teach what you know, man.
Yeah.
You start out with something simple, like the brother was going to who was in Memphis. Was the revelation of Yahushua, and what was the other one? Damn, can't remember what the other one they were saying. But you can go into revelation of Yahushua, what he looks like. You can go to his name if you're good with the Hebrew. You can go into the curses,
who the people are.
Yeah, who his chosen people are.
Yeah, who are the Israelites?
But you don't have to start out breaking down Revelation 12, Revelation 13. You know what I'm saying? You really don't even have, especially if you're new, you ain't really got no business, really going into that.
That's later on down.
Yeah, exactly. That's something that you learn as time progresses.
You just do the, That's why the apostles right now are doing back to the basics, because Jakes are, still waking up. We're still in the time period of Jake waking up. So
the work ain't done yet.
Yeah, the work's not done. So back to the basics. So you keep seeing all these videos of, the more heavier breakdowns. When you first come in, you're not gonna understand.
You got to get the milk first before you can move on to the strong meat. Can you grab that? Damn, it slipped me, motherfucker.
Let's take the strong meat. Them that are of age.
Yeah, you can grab that. It was something else though. But you can grab that.
I got this real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Judges 5:11. They are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing water. There shall they rehearse the righteous acts, which the word rehearse goes into practice.
Yeah.
Rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gate. So we're supposed to rehearse, practice, take heed, and follow the law, statute, and commandments to the best of your ability. So you know these scriptures, but you don't know how to be a brother. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do that. Well, your learning is honestly irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because you don't think there's scholars out here and these devils, they know the scriptures.
Does that mean they're getting salvation?
Yeah, does that mean the Lord's dealing with them on a certain level? Is the Lord going to lift them up? Absolutely not. So how much you an Israelite, but you still got nigga tendencies. You still got the mindset of a nigga. You know what I mean? That's what these other camps. They know they're Israelites. They know what tribe they from. They got the mic and the teaching, but they still niggas. We just saw the Sicardis glimpse of their Passover pay-per-view. And it's nothing but niggatry.
Yeah, literally.
But the Passover is a solemn assembly, which the word, solemn goes into serious. But you still got these jakes out here that are playing games during the time of playing in the spirit of mirth, playing. But you don't know the true history of what went down during the time of the Passover in Egypt. People died. Plagues happened. And it was a very serious moment. It's all this is happening now.
Even the Lord's Passover.
Yeah, even the Lord's Passover.
That was a very serious moment.
Yeah.
They weren't, joking and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We held the service and shit.
Yeah, because right when the service started yesterday, everybody's mindset got super serious.
You had to tap in, man.
You had to tap the fuck in, man. But you got a lot of jakes like that playing. They not gonna make it, man.
All right. That was it. Yeah. Go ahead, Mally.
Hebrews 5 and 13 to 14. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. But strong meat belongeth to them that are of full age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil.
Right, exercise. What's that word mean again?
Exercise.
I think it's basically going into like experience or something like that. Let me see what that is.
G1128. Nadzo looks like gymnasium.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like gym.
Yeah. They exercise vigorously, either the body or the mind.
Yeah.
To train.
Yeah, exactly. So their minds are trained up enough to, be able to go into these certain things. So if you're new, you don't really have any business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Going into, like I said, doing breakdowns of full chapters and things of that nature. Yeah. Now the only breakdown that you really need to know is Revelation 13, because that's detrimental for your salvation.
That's the major, one of the major last prophecies before getting the hell up out of here.
Exactly, because if you don't understand what the mark is, you know what I'm saying, then you're gonna fail ultimately. Because if you thinking, especially once again, it's good to speak about the leaders. This people causing the error. Yeah. If you're following these niggas, they're gonna tell you it's sin or Christianity or an embargo or the white woman. And so you're going to avoid all those things, and then the chip comes. Oh, that's not the mark. Then you take that, now you're fucked. So that like I said, there's a lot of things you do need to know, but focus on really what's important, man. The angels aren't going to have a clipboard and you have a pop quiz before you get beamed up. It's going to be you either got it or you don't, and application is key to our success, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why when the brother brought that out in Judges, we're rehearsing. Practicing,
put care and thought into it.
Yeah, what they say, you play how you practice, something like that.
Practice how you preach.
Something like that. Because if you go to practice and you're playing shitty, you're gonna play shitty in the game when it really matters. You know, this is, you know, so we got to do this thing like this is the final moment. So when the final moment comes, it's not as difficult.
You can't apply 2 Esdras 11.
No.
That's a great read.
Daniel 2.
Yeah, Daniel 2, Daniel 7.
You know, like, it's good to know these things. It's good to know who the 4 beasts are and, you know, be able to break down the statue and whatever.
But that's not going to give you salvation.
Exactly. And don't be negligent. And can you get that study to show thyself approved? Can you hold that real quick? You got some? Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Sirach 32:20. Go not in the way wherein thou mayest fall, and stumble not among the stones.
You got it, bro.
So I quote that because we just brought out how basically stick with the basics until you reach that certain point where the Lord has given you the ability to understand those deeper things. When you try to jump right into that, you're going into a way where you might fall. You basically set a stumbling block in front of yourself. And that's a quick way to get out the truth.
Right.
You start to bug out. You start to lose faith in your teachers. Think you got this revelation from Michael the Archangel himself, but really you're just a damn bug out.
I got an epiphany, Ak.
Yeah. Should be completely through. Like you said, you got, you know, it's a race, man. You know, but it's what it say, not to, exactly, not to the swift. So, you know, you got to pace yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, you start off, you know, if anybody did track, you can't just start off, you know, bolting. Especially if it's like a long run. You can't just start off bolting because you're going to gas yourself out. You got to get a good pace, you know.
It's a marathon.
Yeah, you know, don't go slow as shit, but get you a good pace. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, being consistent. And that's the thing. You got to find your pace in this thing. And it's not going to happen overnight.
You can't tell you your pace.
Yeah.
Or you're trying to be some certain man that you look up to. You can't be the individual that you look up to. Yeah, you look up to them, you know, but you can't be him.
Yeah.
You got to be yourself.
But you can still use him as an example, but not, you know, parrot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because all brothers at the end of the day, you know, they have somebody they look up to, and they're going to, you know, have certain things that they may do that they also do. You know, certain teaching styles and, you know, whatever.
Yeah, but you don't really copy him.
Exactly.
You don't be basically a doppelganger.
Yeah, now you're trying to open up your videos like he do.
Yeah.
You know, you trying to do as many videos as he do. It's not going to work.
Yeah, no.
That man's had the experience, bro.
And you got a man that's 30 plus years in, he did 4 videos a day, and you're struggling to do 2.
Yeah.
But I got to get 4 in 2. That doesn't mean the Lord's not dealing with you because he did 4 in 2 days and you ended up doing 2. As every brother has their own measure, and a lot of Jakes don't understand that. There's different measures. Every brother is different. Everybody's story is going to be different. Stop trying to copy each other.
Yeah, bro.
Just preach the true doctrine.
Was that it, bro?
Yeah.
All right. You got that?
I got 2.
Okay.
2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Yeah, study to show thyself approved. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, which brothers don't understand what we're saying. You know, we're not saying neglect, all right, the breakdowns, all right, but really ultimately focus on what's important. Get your breakdowns in and get your studying in, but don't go with the mindset of the more that I know, that's going to increase my chances of getting in.
Or try to also, you know, be humble.
Yeah.
Be brotherly. Okay. Sacrifice.
Bro, the best thing you really could do is be a good brother, man. Yeah. And was the charity cover the multitude of sins? Yeah. You know, don't give your house away, but
or empty your wallet.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Give them an arm and a leg.
Money on brothers.
You know, but you should be willing to, you know, lay your life down for a brother. Have his back. Be there. Be dependable. You want to be a brother that's dependable. I can rely on this brother. I got faith in this brother. I can trust this brother. You know, that's what you want to be known for. You know, and have a connection with Yahweh Shemel Shai. And then when you do stuff like that, the Lord's gonna sup with you. And he's gonna show it that he's supping with you. Okay? I got this other one.
Yep.
Revelation 1:3. Blessed is he that readeth, they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those which are written therein, for the time is at hand. And that's just plain. Okay? Yes, like we said before, it's good to know these breakdowns, but you don't know how to be a brother. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to. You still have nigga tendency. You still walk like a nigga, sagging your pants.
You're skipping over that breakdown.
Yeah, you skipping over that. Yeah.
Salaki, because to add to your point, you know, that's a breakdown in itself because we weren't brought up, you know, with an understanding of how to, you know, treat one another. Yeah. we're coming from different walks of life, and you know, some bros ain't got, you know, it's one parent households or however the situation may be. So we had to learn that again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We had to learn how to be brotherly, how to put, you know, somebody else before you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if it disrupts something that you got
exactly.
going on. That definitely happens a lot.
Mm-hmm. And that's, you know, that's a breakdown in itself. But you skip over that one because you want to get Revelation 18.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, 2nd Ezra 11, Daniel 11.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not what this is about, man.
Yeah.
You know, that was it on it.
Yeah. You just want to be the best you can be.
Yeah. You know,
the scriptures do say strive for the masteries, but that takes action. You actually have to do things, man. And that's what a lot of jakes don't understand. They come in, they know a couple of scriptures, and they think they're the next best. They think they
Moses.
Yeah, they think they Moses. I'm not Moses.
Right.
Niggas think they're Paul. It's like, bro, relax. Do the work. Be in order. You don't know how to be in order.
Man, that's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest thing with a lot of jakes. Just don't know how to be in order. Dude, you're not that guy, dude. You're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years in, and this man is 30. Relax. We're all fighting for the chariot and for that crown. Do your part. Do what the Lord gave you. Don't try to oversee that or try to be greedy.
We're getting the same penny, bro.
Yeah.
They, you know, it's even an honor to be counted worthy enough to, you know, be given the chance to do this. So, just be on. You got something, Ellie?
Yeah, I got the one you wanted
okay.
beginning. 1 Timothy 4:16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee.
All right, and what to say? Continue in them. You know, continue in the true doctrine, man. All right. And part of that is what? Applying yourself, applying the scriptures to your lifestyle. You have to live, you know, eat, sleep, you know what I'm saying, breathe this book.
Yeah.
Once again, we represent the body of Yahushua, Yahweh Shem Shai, so people should see that in your actions. You know, no, we're not these, you know, uptight, you know, button-up suit, you know, niggas. All right, because that's not a true representation of the Lord anyway. All right, pastor, like the pastors, they think that, you know, niggas see a pastor and they just think, oh yeah, that's got to be God's chosen. It's not. You know, that nigga's bald to a T.
I saw this one church video that one of the elders posted. It was Jake was trying to break down the scripture or prove a point with a trampoline. This nigga was just jumping on the trampoline.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. Most I ain't dealing with that shit.
He did a backflip. Everybody was, oh! I'm like, bro.
You know, the Lord not dealing with that shit, man. The Lord is dealing with his true prophets. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna represent what the Heavenly Father and his Son want. You know what I'm saying? And shit, what did it say about Yahushua? He was an austere man.
Yeah.
You know?
And about his Father's business.
Yeah, so, you know, people, y'all are rough. Well, hey, that's how the men of the Lord are supposed to be.
Bro, you're a goddamn man. Be rough. That's what you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that weak shit, man. But the scriptures say this world has weakened through age. Mm-hmm. So everybody's feminine and everybody's whiny, grown-ass men crying. You don't need to talk to her like that, bro. That weak punk shit, man. The Lord is gonna destroy you for being a feminine man, weak-minded, feeble. The Lord's not dealing with none of that, man. He wants you to be a manly-ass man.
Yep. And
apply these scriptures to your life and walk and be sup with Yahweh Shai. That's what you're supposed to be. The men of the Lord were not sissy boys.
Mr. Lock, you good, bro? That was it?
Yeah.
You got anything?
I got to close.
Yeah, come on, go ahead.
This is Matthew 4:17. For that time, Yahweh Shai began to preach and to say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
All right, so the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man. So once again, we have to be, you know, more, what's the word? You know, be more cautious with how you conduct yourself. You know what I'm saying? Apply the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do your studying, but focus on applying it first, man. Mm-hmm. And make sure you're a master at the milk before trying to move over to the strong meat. Yeah. Okay? So that was pretty much it. We just wanted to put that up on wax real quick. Lord's will, this is edifying to the elect. Before we close, giving all praise and the glory
to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Chakadash.
Double honors once again, as always, to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Rule well and taught us this truth. Peace, much love, and salutations to the elect. To the next one, shalom. Shalom.